Hi guys, a very warm welcome again to the Niels van Roij Design YouTube channel. And in front of me today are badges, logos, handmade logos, in this case our logos. I'll tell you a bit about our logo in a moment. But see this as a video on the possibilities on what you could do for your coach-built car. Logos could be designed around your family crests, perhaps like the Brad van Homage, a outline of the actual design of the vehicle, which will be on the headrest of the car. And obviously we can integrate badges on the leather materials too, with all sorts of different ways of stitching the material together. So it's a shame you can't actually smell what I can smell now. The leather is absolutely fantastic, beautiful quality. But what you see here is just 3 different ways of actually applying the stitch and applying different materials, different elements of leather, or just different stitches to decorate the leather on a piece of leather. So we can obviously integrate in this same way or a similar way your badge into the leather. For instance, a more nautical themed car with teak wood interior perhaps and white and blue leather dashboard. We could have a beautiful compass, for instance, designed in the door, so stitched into the door with embroidery. And all the different stitches, and that's obviously always a bit hard to see from far away, but there are many different ways. For instance, with contrast stitching, in this case it's a brown leather and it has a black stitching, or ton sur ton, so the actual color of the leather is the same color as the stitching. And this again is ton sur ton, so the same blue applied as the outline, and it comes in this case, different blues, different contrasts, different thicknesses. But what is interesting to discuss as well is actual metal badges. This is our badge, it's cast in metal, it's solid. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but it's a solid metal badge, it's heavy, and to the touch it's cold. So whether it's outside on the car or inside on the dashboard, for instance, people will feel it's cold. There is a bespoke material applied to these badges. Obviously there is some depth to it, so we'll come to that later. But first, the material. This is a black chrome, so depending on how the light shines and shimmers on it, it is usually black. It's sort of 95% of the times it's black, but then sometimes it has this beautiful shine to it, a beautiful sort of metallic oily shine to it, and it really adds to the quality of what I believe coach building stands for. It is handmade, it is metal, aluminium in some cases, but it's a hand beaten car, and I think that's beautiful, and I wanted to convey that message, if you like, through the badge and through the materials of the badge. So hence this deep black chrome, and then the insert is injected by hand, and it's a white enamel. So this is not just a black and white badge. Surely it's black and white, but it's not black and white paint. So it's the deep black chrome, which is almost black almost all the times, but then sometimes gives you this lovely surprise. And then this lovely white, which is embossed, so it's a bit deeper into the black, again adding to that sort of feeling of quality and perception of real materials. It's yeah, just a beautiful badge, and I've got a couple of them laying around, and surely from a distance these two look exactly the same, and obviously they're from the same cast. However, the difference is if you would look very, very up close, because as I said, these are handmade badges, and the white enamel is put in there, is injected by hand into the cavities of the letters and the cavities of the logo. That means that not 2 of them are alike. These are badges that, if you look up close, are actually imperfect. And that to me is the beauty of coach building as well. It's a handmade car, and you can see, and it's beautiful to see, that people worked on that car. Designers like myself, and then obviously the craft people that are in our pool of specialists that we work with to coach build the car, to do the upholstery on the cars, to paint the cars, etc. Badges, handmade, in this case or logo like I said, but imagine your family crest there, or perhaps the name of the car, and obviously they come in all sorts of different forms and shapes and sizes, but always real metal, no plastic badges on our cars, and everything is handmade. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, leave your comments below, and see you at the next video. Cheers!